My name is Becca Campbell. I am a pediatric sleep consultant, and we make getting sleep help really easy for parents with children ages 0 to 5 years old through our online courses and our continuing sleep membership, which, as we say, we want you to help make sleep a thing, and then let's keep it that way, because we really want parents to know that they don't have to be tired. They deserve to have a happy, healthy, and well-rested family. Absolutely. So we love the sun, right? It helps us regulate our body, helps us regulate our circadian rhythms. But children and babies are not like adults. They don't know what time it is. They can't really just say like, oh, well, the sun's out, but that's okay. I'm just still going to go to sleep right now. We know that children, babies, and I'm speaking really between ages 4 months up to 5 years, and even my daughter is 7. She still needs 11 hours of sleep per night. This need does not go away just because you have a baby who sleeps 12 hours. It doesn't end by the time they turn 2. This continues. They need 11 to 12 hours of sleep all night long. And so obviously the sun is not down in most parts of the world for 12 hours throughout the nighttime. And so that's exactly why we need the darker the room, the better the sleep is what we always advocate for. And so what we want to make sure we do is have a dark room so that for sleep during the nighttime, when your child does not know what time of day it is, that we can create and control their environment so that it is dark. When our bodies, towards the end of the day, as the sun sets lower in the sky, our bodies begin to produce melatonin. And so we want to make sure that, yes, we have that sun exposure, but we get those window panels up, we get our blackout solutions going, and now we have a nice dark room because we're tired and we're ready to go to sleep, and we're not going to be distracted by the sunlight that's still streaming into your room. The number one question I ask parents if they're struggling with their child's naps, I will always ask, well, tell me about the darkness of the room. So naps during the daytime, when you definitely can't block out the sun, and it's much harder to convince a baby that even though it's the middle of the day and the sun is out, you should go to sleep right now. Their bodies need rest and they need sleep during after their certain awake windows they're capped out on awake time and it's time to go to bed. But they may fall asleep, and that's fine because their body's ready for that. But it doesn't always mean that they stay asleep. And so the number one solution to a short nap, which our daytime sleep cycles can be anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes, but a baby really needs about 2 sleep cycles put together to create a more holistic nap experience and wake more restfully. We really need that room to be pitch black dark, because even when they are still resting, the sunlight can still be registered through our closed eyelids and tell our brain, up, time to wake up. So after 20 minutes and your baby's up and they're cranky, but that nap, they need more nap, I will always ask a family, tell me about the darkness of the room. And having a dark room for sleep is exactly what we want. It doesn't mean you have to keep it dark all day. As soon as the nap is over, great, open the windows, open the curtains, let the sunlight in, cue them that it's time to play now. But when it is time for rest, the darker the sleep, the darker the room, the better the sleep. Yeah, they're great. We've had them for 14 going on 15 months now, and we use them in our girls' room. So our girls are 6 years and 5 years old, and they are in the front of our house, which gets the direct morning sunrise. So really critical that we have total blackout, because I don't want them up at 5:55 when it starts to have the sun peek through. So they're holding up really well. We take them, what I love about it is we take them in and out every single day, that was the driving factor for why we wanted to get something like this in the first place, because we wanted to be able to open up the windows during the day, have the sun in, but then at nighttime put them up so it's total dark out. So they're doing great. We love them. We use them literally every single day. It's something that's like we touch every single day. So yeah, we love them. We obviously have been trying things for years because our kids are now 5 and 7 years old. So we've gone through the whole aluminum foil on the windows. We've gone through the poster board on the windows. We've used Velcro blackout solutions. We've used suction cup solutions. And obviously the biggest flaw with all of those is they can be great solutions for travel or short term, but you can't open up foil in the middle of the day because you're going to ruin all your work. And we've used Velcro solutions before, which are budget friendly friendly. And so we recommend those for families who can't invest in full-time blackout solutions. But for us, I wanted something that was aesthetically pleasing, that I could pop in and out, and it would be 100% dark out. So that is exactly where we found Indow windows. We love them. I really, truly can't recommend them enough, and they do their job. They 100% blackout, and they're really easy to put on and off, and that is exactly what we wanted. So we love them. So we talked about getting them for our room because my husband was like, oh, man, your girls got them. Let's get them for us. And what's our room doesn't have as many window and direct light access. We have a lot of woods behind us. So our room does get pretty dark. And so, but if we were in the front of our house where it was super bright, I prefer a cave-like environment. So I would absolutely recommend them, especially for people who I would, looking at if you work during the night and you need to sleep during the day, things like that. These are going to be great alternatives to other less expensive solutions, but they're not as aesthetically pleasing. They're not going to offer all the benefits that Indow Windows does. And that was for an adult room as well. Yes, they would work beautifully. If you are in a home that like, I'm going to be here for the long haul, or I'm going to be here for many years as my kid grows from maybe a baby to a toddler, these are going to be that investment that you're going to be so happy with, because you are not going to have to daily wonder like, oh no, do I need to put more tape on the poster board or the foil or whatever solution you have going on? But they're a great solution for that long-term investment of making sure that everybody's getting the rest they need. So yeah, love them.